in every state or the zones. I intend to do zonal tours. Right now, I'm doing consultations with opinion molders, those in the party and those outside the party. Because it's these fathers of party that will influence what the party executive in their respective states will do. I was in Lagos last week, and I contacted some of my friends from Ogun State, Aremo Shoba, Akirogu of Ebaland, and my other good friend, GTB Foladiola. We had some discussions, and I'm moving to other states too. I'm moving to other states this weekend to talk to opinion molders, then before I start seeing the delegates and members of our party. Okay. I am confident. Okay. I'm very confident. Now, I'm very confident that I will not be pushed down.
Okay.
I may not have the Naira,
yes,
big Naira, big war chest, like, as they call it. But I believe that when our party members look at my contribution to the party, formation of the party, look at my wealth of experience in the public service, serving as a deputy director in Federal Ministry of Health and retiring there. I moved from medical officer 1 to get to that level 16. See my contribution as a party forming party in the PDP, serving as assistant national secretary, serving as state governor from there, serving as a senator from there, and making vital laws, especially anti-labor laws. I stopped anti-labor laws from scaling through, making the Health Act with Dr. Okowa, and after the Senate, coming to the ministerial position. I'm manning the toughest ministry in Nigeria, but a ministry that has enriched my knowledge about the problems of the country.
We'll come to that. Let's talk about your party.
So I know that
your party,
they will vote for me.
Senator, despite the gains that your party, the APC, has made across our country, it is still unable to win some states of the Southeast especially. Anambra, your home state, has the Habga as the ruling party. How do you assess APC's chances in the 2023 general election against the fact that the PDP looks like the most preeminent party in that region?
Well, thank you for this question. People will say, yes, your state is controlled by APGA, and refuse to then do the introspection, the dissection of APGA as a party and the philosophy of APGA and the people in Anambra State and in the Southeast in general. The people of Southeast genuinely regard APGA as a local party. And that is what it is. It's not a party that goes to ask for governorship in Borno or ask for governorship in Nasarawa or in Edo and things like that. But the philosophy when APGA was formed was that it was an Igbo party. And they formed it and named it after UPGA, OPGA, of M.I. Okpara in 1964, 65, 66. As a matter of fact, I'm guilty of that because I participated in the formation of APGA. And we had our reason for forming it because of the injustice being done in National Assembly in terms of leadership, being shared to parties, APP, AD, PDP, and the Southeast were left out. But today, our people are wiser. They will vote for APGA in their governorship and maybe House of Assembly so that the governor can govern well. But When you go to House of Reps, when you go to Senate, you see that there are mostly PDP persons coming here because they know that they are coming for a national assignment. So presidency of Nigeria is a national assignment, and they know it. Look back and see the votes that came to P2B from Anambra State in 2019. It scored the highest vote in the Southeast from Anambra, about 600 to 700,000 votes. This is because we fought them to a standstill and did not allow them to make all the votes they were supposed to make. No. But you can see that because their own person is involved and going for a national assignment, they give PDP vote for P2B as vice president. Same goes for Enugu, same goes for Abia, same goes for Imo, and same goes for Ebonyi. Our parties crashed 25% in some of these places. So today, if Chris Ngige is the flag bearer of APC, I will have humongous votes from the Southeast. Make no mistake about it. The registered voters in the Southeast, I think, is in the neighborhood of about 13, 14 million. I will take about 11 million from there.
Oh, fair enough.
I can assure you that. They know when it is time for national
All right, distinguished Senator. Now, how do you intend to solve the Biafra question once and for all and the killings in the Southeast?
The Biafran question.
Yes. The agitation.
When I was governor in Anambra State, some people were doing that Biafra thing under Masol. And as a medical doctor, I decided to do an analysis, a diagnosis of why some people would like to be wearing Biafran shirts, Biafran cap, Biafran flag of old, and even currency. My study showed that these people had some problem. And the problem was, number one, they were unemployed. There are no means of livelihood. Young people. Some of them were traders that their businesses have collapsed. Some of them also want to have a psychological feeling of Biafra because they felt that the Nigerian government have not been treating or giving them everything as the way it should be. So it started during that time. I had a Security Council meeting and presented this report. We decided, number one, to give them jobs. So I employed a lot of them into the number of vigilante services.
Wow.
Fed them in the morning, fed them in the afternoon or evening. And I paid them 30,000 naira a month. Civil servants were not being paid 30,000 at that time. The civil servants were being paid 20,000, 25,000. But these people were getting it. We gave them roof. So I do not think a lot of things have changed. The only thing that have changed is that they are now have been joined by elites who believe that their people have not been recognized. No chief of army staff from our place, no chief of naval staff from our place, no chief of air staff, no civil defense chief. But they will also forget that the chairman of joint defense is an Igbo-speaking person from Delta. So, but this is it in the main. And I think that the fathers of Nigeria, who are still alive today, General Olusegun Obasanjo, D.Y. Danjuma, General Gowon, and even our incumbent president, those who fought the war and those who won the war, they should sit down and advise that presidency of Nigeria should go to the southeast.